Bryce Fifth Family Garden here. Going to give you a quick little update tour and just kind of give you an update on what I'm going to do. Sometimes you run into some problems in the garden and you just gotta be willing to cut your losses, take out the stuff that needs to be taken out and start anew. And that's kind of about what I'm going to have to do today. So I'm going to show you some things, how stuff stands right now, and then I'll show you later on what I did and what I've had to do to kind of cut some of the losses and be able to start anew and get ready for the fall. So here we go. So start right here. I went through and I basically cleared out this whole bed, minus that broccoli right there, which I'm kind of using to just let it get eaten up by whatever. But as you can see, I have some lettuces popping up. I've been getting a lot of rain here, so that's been fantastic. And my cut and come again lettuces will be starting to go again soon. So no more salads from the store. All right, jumbo peppers are still looking good, so I'm gonna leave that. Tabasco peppers are looking fantastic. I got some red ones that I'll start pulling. So cherry tomato plant here. I have a lot of stuff I got to cut off. A lot of branches that are dying and everything else. I'm one of these times where with all the cherry tomatoes I have over there, I may just cut my losses, pull this one out, and call it a day. Sandwich tomato. Starting to see a lot of the same problems here. A lot of dead branches, a lot of leaves, and everything else. Dealing with these bastards right here, the leaf-footed guy, as well as all those. I don't know if you can see them. So once again, might just cut my losses on this, pull it out. Don't eat that many sandwich tomatoes. Here's some more problems, but getting this out of here will help out. I got some carrots that are looking to be about time to harvest, so I can start a whole new plant out of this bed. This red amaranth is looking freaking fantastic, so probably leave that in there. Not even sure what this is. Volunteer plant that just popped up, so that'll probably have to come out too. Just eradicate that. Just like that. Who knows? But these right here seem to be a vein of my existence. They're popping up all over the place. If anybody knows what they are, please let me know, but I've been yanking those constantly. Grapevine, it's coming out at the end of the year. That's just the way it is. This is what I deal with every year with this thing for the last 3 years, so it's time to go. Asparagus is looking great, ready to drop some seeds, which is awesome because that's what I want from it. Sweet potato boxes are looking fantastic. I need to add some more dirt in here and put another layer of wood on there for this one, and this one. For those of you that don't know, what I did here is, these are 1x1s. Cut them at 4 foot tall, and then these are 2x6s. I started with one base 2x6 with some dirt, and as the plant got a foot above that first 2x6, I added another 2x6 and more dirt, and so on and so forth. So I'll keep adding to that. As you can see, I'm a little behind. I mean, this thing's clear up here. So definitely need to get up on that. Excuse me there. Blackberry is taking off out of control. I need to get in here with some T-posts and some string, get this thing tied up. Raspberries getting over infested with weeds again, so I will be coming through and doing just that right there, getting all that out of there, cleared up. Looks like the blueberries starting to get the same way. Here's that evasive sticky whatever the heck it is. It's gotta go, but I gotta get in here and I gotta get all this out around this blueberry because it's starting to show lots of signs of growth, and I want that to continue. All right, back over here. So I had garlic all right here, and I've replaced it with these squash and zucchini plants that look to be doing pretty good. So just kind of checking on those, looking great. But here's where I got to, once again, cut the losses. Go in here, trim back a lot of this, cut out all the dead stuff, harvest it, of course. Oh, there we go. Got some good paste tomatoes in there. But start pulling off what I can, get it all out of here and everything else. But there will definitely be a lot of trimming going on in here, getting that cut back and everything else. Once again, more zucchini and cucumber over here, looking really good. Starting to see some flower production. Get some out of these dead leaves out of here, but that's all looking good. That though is not a friend. All right, basil. Gonna do a huge harvest of basil. Hand it over to the wife, let her process it and everything else. Looks like I got some more of these vining stuff coming over here. So the Aunt Molly ground cherries. I don't know what happened. We hit some dry periods, wet periods, dry periods, wet periods, and now this is what I have. So I'm gonna need to get in there. I'm gonna have to thin some of this out, cut some of this back, and see if some of it will come back to life. If not, I'll be pulling those out. But I've gotten, as you can see, I have a lot. I gotta pick up some more basil here. They'll need to be harvested. So trellis is gonna have to get cleaned up. As you can see, I got dead stuff all over the place. I need to identify where it goes to, get all that taken care of. Good thing is, I got some more yard-long zucchinis, or yard-long cucumbers that are starting to pop up, which is fantastic. I wasn't sure if I was going to get any more of those. Not even sure what these are. They look like cucumbers, but they just been popping up lately. So I did plant some cucumber seeds from the store. We'll see if maybe some of that is that. My Minnesota midget cantaloupe looks like it's dying off. So that'll be some pulling out that I got to do too. Some of it's still okay, some of it's not. I got to trace down what's not and what is. And same over here. I cut some of that back. Pepper plants are looking really good. These are all my volunteer pepper plants that I still, not 100% what all of them are. So I might thin that out a little bit. Over here, Cubanelles are looking good. Bells are starting to look really good again. Some decent size on them. I need to add, as you can tell, I'm getting some blossom end rot on some of these, so I need to add some calcium and whatnot. See if I can get some of that doing better again. I think that's the back and forth of the good rain, no rain, good rain, no rain. Snacking peppers have starting to look good, so that's fantastic to see. We've been waiting on those for a while. Recommendation on those, start them early because they take forever and a day. So Swiss chard has been looking good. I might thin some of this out so I can plant some other things in here. Kale has been looking better. It's still getting munched on by some things, so need to eradicate some of that. Some beans going and everything else. Some more squash bug problems. But got some squash starting to look like it might produce over here. But this right here is not good. Anytime you see that like that, you got to get rid of it. Some more squash and zucchini over there. I'll have to take a look at that. Get some things out of there, more bugs. And last spot is over here. Definitely need to come through and thin some of this out. And everything else. 8-ball zucchinis looking good. Looks like I might have one I can harvest. Happy about that. I got some other growth going on. Flowers popping up. But eggplant is looking fantastic. I got a few of those I can pull off, so I'm happy there. And let's rotate around to the other side. Jalapenos are looking good. I'll let those keep going. Probably roast some of those up. turn them into some things. So here's some of my squash and zucchini. I'm gonna go through, take a look at some of this and see how it stands, see if I have anything growing, and I might have to cut some stuff off here. This one right here definitely has to go. Where'd they go? So you got that bad boy there. I also was seeing some eggs on here. Yep, there they are. So getting that out of the garden. But it looks like I got some zucchini on there, so I might want to try to let that one go some, see what I get. But I'll need to clean some of this out as well. That way I have a lot of bed space in here that I can't use because everything's sprawling. So I need to figure out how to get that kind of stood up and back, give me some more growing space and get some more of the fall stuff in the ground. So that's my update. Wow, look at that. Look at that sucker right there. Pretty good. But like I said, I need to get in here, need to clean some of this out. And then that way I can go ahead and start getting some of the fall stuff in the ground. So thanks for following along. I'm going to post this video, and then I'll post a video later on that'll be a follow-up to this, showing what I've done and what I've eradicated out of here. And then what I'm getting ready to plant for later. All right. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, give you some more info later on as we go. Thanks.